Right, lads. Straight in. I want to pick up on something off last week which didn't get the attention it deserved.
Go on.
Skip 3 out of 10 in the news of the world on a Sunday at 0-0. Because when I look
didn't
back,
even play that bad, you know.
when I look back, that's usually threes when you're getting beat 4 or 5-0.
Oh, that's like an own goal, a red card,
Correct.
and like fighting with a fan the way off or something, innit?
I thought I was alright. Like I drove home, I thought.
Did Charlie think you were okay on the car home?
My dad, he saw bad game, but he didn't play that bad. But I got a 3, and the next lowest mark was like a 5. So I don't know. Someone didn't like us in the crowd. Or I don't know.
What was your XG? Maybe that's
Oh God.
Coleman's going to come on soon. John Coleman, the News and Star reporter. He's like award-winning writer, isn't he?
Yeah,
so when he
it's
does a
class,
match report, it's something else, isn't it?
Oh,
His articles are brilliant. But he's used to, when we were in the car together, they used to start on a 6. So if they scored, you'd get a 7. If they own goal, you go up 5.
An assist or something.
Yeah, something like didn't give out 9s all the time, but he gave out the 3s and 2s, which I talk about. But I'll let him tell you. But there's some big hitters over the years who went on to play a Premier League, have been 2s and 3s, and like when they had the first loan here at Carlisle, Liam Cooper was one of them.
I'd like to ask him when he comes on about if people get in touch and that with him. I guarantee he's got
Yeah.
a few stories.
Oh, the bad, yeah.
Because as much as like we all pretend that it doesn't bother you, see if somebody sends you, or you like back in the day if you used to read it in the paper and you get like a 5 and you're thinking, I hate that. Like, I'm fuming.
I've walked past him in a hotel lobby in Kavanagh's. But we'll have that soon. We've got a few guests coming on after the success of Tales of a Kit Man, which was excellent. We'll just speak about that. But
yeah, Bus said he was class, wasn't he?
I was just about to say, Charlie, was he on your case on the way home? Was your dad ever on your case on the way home after a game?
Yeah, he could be quite hard on us sometimes. Sometimes I deserved it, I think.
Aye.
But it was the silence that got me. Sometimes he just wouldn't speak. I'm thinking,
I'm not angry, I'm disappointed.
That one, we've been in the car an hour. I'm like, oh, say something, man.
That's the one I was gonna say. I used to look up at half time. He'd give us a clap if I was doing all right. If he said, I was like, right, I better buck up.
Yeah, but good ideas.
But as you're saying, I'd rather take a kicking, which I've had off my mum, rather than I'm disappointed. Like,
Yeah.
That's the silence. Just disappointed.
What's he thinking? Yeah, my dad, his thing was always like, he couldn't kick the ball like, if he tried. Like, so he's like, how am I going to tell you how to play?
Oh, did he not play?
No, he never played. So he was more like, again, if I never like ran, or see if I let like a bad tackle and I never like get back up and like gave a bit back or whatever it was, but it didn't happen a lot because I was like getting stuck in. But things like that he would call now, like being aggressive or that kind of, that is the more things he would get annoyed about. But like football stuff, he was like, I'll leave that up to the people that actually know what to do.
What was Charlie like? He was a hard man, wasn't he?
He was a good player, to be fair. All his mates and that tells how good he was, but it's just an angry guy.
When I signed for Carlisle, I walked out and we'd just beaten someone 5-0. I think I got man of the match. And Andrew Jenkins, rest in peace, Andrew, the chairman of Carlisle, came towards me and I went, here we go. And he went, the best non-league footballer I've seen going. It was my dad. But my dad was at Newcastle, scored 2 hat-tricks in the reserves in 2 weeks.
Did he?
Went into the manager and said, listen, players are I'm off. Manager went, off you go.
Did he? See you later.
Never wonder where you get the confidence from.
He was
Putting people on your list
he
and
was,
ticking them off.
he was an apprentice when they won the first cup.
Oh, really?
And when they beat Rangers at Ibrox, and he said he was on one of the buses and they were just getting stones and all that.
What team?
Newcastle.
Oh, was it?
United, aye.
What did they play Rangers for? What?
On Pop's boots.
Was he?
So why did they play Rangers? What cup?
The cup, the Fairs Cup, which was the
What's that?
European, like the Europa.
Oh,
something
is
like
it?
that. Aye, we won it back 69, so that would have been 19.
Wow. Class.
Aye. Right, Bushead reaction.
Oh, brilliant, man.
The Pellier got a lot.
Aye. That is funny, though, isn't it?
To be fair to him, it
Who
was a
was
lot.
it?
Me, Kevin
Shock.
Gall.
Goalie.
I started it, and then next thing he'd come in, Platini would be on.
You can just imagine his reaction, though, can't you?
Especially when his head's gone. But Neil MacDonald got us all in. Busheads obviously went up in grass.
Yeah.
And he's went, the lads are signing the balls and all that. And my teeth are shit. And Neil MacDonald's got us in. He's tried to be really serious. He went, listen, right. He went, when you've scored 1,000 goals in world football, you can write Pele on the balls. But we've all just started laughing. And he's just went, oh, piss off with you. So, aye. I've watched your reaction back when he takes Scott Dobie off on a hat trick.
Oh, it's tremendous,
That's
isn't it?
unreal. That.
It's unbelievable.
Shouldn't happen,
No,
should
it is. I could just imagine Simo as well.
Yeah.
Like, nicest guy in the world, but like when he's angry, And
Can you
like,
change it though? What's the
You
ball?
can't. No. I've not seen Dobes for years, right? And I need to see him. I hope he's at this Tony Hopper thing.
I think it will be. Yeah.
I seen him I hadn't seen him for years, and I seen him outside Tesco about a few years ago, and he just started laughing. And I was like, "What's the matter?" I went, "You don't look any different." I was in me trackie and that I used to wear, and he's just pissing himself. But Dobes a great player. He was on Match of the Day at the start, wasn't he? He scored a worldie, West Brom at Tottenham Hotspur, like a volley. So the start of Match of the Day.
I'd love to see his highlight reel as well. Like,
His career was
some belt, doesn't it?
It's just strong. It was cool. And for someone laid back before the big games, you have a huddle, get involved, and you go, fucking hell.
He didn't play like that though as well. Though. He was so, like as you said, he looked like confident and relaxed and could go for anywhere. Like, do you know what I mean?
We'll have to get busted back in. What were you going to say?
I was just saying, like that sort of age group. I seen a picture last week. Some amount of players come out of Carlisle. You know?
Delap.
Jansen.
You forget how many games Procast played.
Proki,
Harper?
Paul Murray, Tony,
Murray.
Graham Anthony. Some amount of talent come. Aye.
I feel every player that gets brought up has played for Carlisle at some point.
Aye.
Like, and honestly, like,
and let's not beat around the bus. It's been some shite.
Aye.
Well,
I played against people in over 35 that said, and someone's went, he's played a few games for Carlisle. I went, what youth team?
Point at me.
what in the new?
I won't name it. One of our worst ever players at Sunderland in the apprentice, when we were apprentices, got released. I went, right, he's from down somewhere. He'll be in non-league. And next thing I went and watched Hartlepool play at Carlisle. And there he is at right back. So he's made his debut like before me. And I thought, I'm like, how is this even happening?
That's probably why Big Roddy Collins in it and phoned you and just just thought naturally you're going to come to Carlisle. Just thought we'll bin that
I'll
off.
let you know you're not coming out.
We've had a couple of messages on the bus. This is from Dean Rea, or Rea, R-E-A, so Rea, sorry, I got it wrong. So, a story with Bushead and myself. I went through the academy sides with his boy, Ashley. I remember Ashley was in the academy and there was rumour he was getting released, and the Bushead's head had gone that day. And we got invited over to Ireland to play a few teams over there pre-season. We turned up at Brunton Park to get on the bus, and it was the first team coach with Bushead driving. We thought we were big time as fuck, using the kitchen on the bus and playing cards on the back. I think we were about 13 or 14 at the time. We got over to Ireland and played 4 games over the weekend. I think we got our pants pulled down every game. Don't even think we scored a goal. One night we were all playing cards in the room, gambling for a couple of pound, and the hotel phone rang. Bushead had set us up, getting the hotel staff to ring and say the police were coming to the room for underage gambling. We were hiding under our beds and all sorts. Bushead took another wrong turn after one of the matches, shock, and nearly got us all filled in on a dark alley. We had gone into an estate and the bus was being hit and pegged with stones. He also took us to the Greyhounds while we were over there, had another couple of certs, couldn't pick his nose, but what a top blow. So that was quality.
Brilliant.
Them dog stories I got involved. Like turned in, so when it went up and turned, it just seen this. It turned us round in the trap, and you just seen this tail.
That tickles me, that one. Honestly.
And then the other one, as you see it, had a trial out to get on. Seen the hair and had a heart attack on the first corner.
I got a message last week off one of the YTs who was there. You know, the John Toshack, where they're all lumping.
Yeah.
He said every single YT was on it. They were even borrowing money off like mates and parents and that. So they're all getting in the little cars, flying up Warwick Road to the bookies. She said, "Never come."
So John Courtney, ex-chairman as well. He was in charge of Umbro, so that's how he got the island was sponsored by Umbro, and he got told John Toshack was taking it, so he let it go, and Bushead told everyone on the ground, and then just lumped on, and then John Toshack got announced as manager of somewhere in Spain or Italy or something. Another one linked question from Mark Bowen. Hi lads, and hi Skip. Great to hear the news about your dad recently. Keep up the great work boys. Can't fault the effort yous are putting in. Fair play, thank you. Who, at all the clubs you've played for, is an unsung hero? The one standout person that doesn't get the recognition they deserve, be it the kit man, coach driver, physio, or whoever you feel deserves a mention. I'm not going to mention Bushead because we weighed him massively in at Christmas, and
Did you?
At the end, so he wasn't unsung. He got weighed in.
He got weird, didn't I? Well, there's a couple for me. Like obviously, when I was a young kid, there was Steve Harper at Newcastle. he was just like second choice forever
Yeah.
on good money, but and a brilliant keeper, by the way.
Yeah.
But he was just always behind Shea Given. And when he filled in, he was class.
Yeah, he was.
He was never. I think he knew his role. Do you know what I mean? He knew he was going to play cup games and stuff like that. He was always dead bubbly and like part of like the crack and all that. And he was just amazing to have around. And another one for me was a physio when I was at Barrow, Liam Enright. He was just good crack. Do you know what I mean? He was always another one, just dead bubbly. And if lads were down, he would get them going again. And
How old was he at that time?
He'll be about 10 years older than me. So
So he was old.
Aye, so he was a little bit older.
Was he a Barrow lad?
No, he's from the Morecambe area, but he just loved being there. Do you know what I mean? And all. So people like that are, for me, invaluable, because sometimes, especially when it's not going well on the pitch, you can get down, can you, and stuff like that. So he was one for me.
Class. I think Kevin Thompson. But a little story behind it. Obviously, it's not.
One second before you carry on, right? I'm sorry to interrupt, but you know when we name names, he just gazumped us, doesn't he? Every time I mention him, that's like.
So Kevin Thompson is Rangers, Hibs.
Rangers, Hibs, Middlesbrough, I think.
But we're on about like who we played against. We'd say this, and then he'd go, "Well, Ronaldo, Ramos," and we're like, "Right, carry on." Sorry.
Oh, no, sorry, mate. I'll pick names up. But no, Tomo. So obviously top player. But there was a time when he came to Hibs. The season we won the cup, the Scottish Cup. It's 10 years this year actually. He came, obviously played with Hibs before, went to Rangers, moved about, had a great career, and then came back to Hibs. And he kind of found himself where me, John McGinn, Fraser Fivey, a few of the other boys, like midfield, like strong midfield, and he came in like an older player. But honestly, he was top class.
So his powers had gone a bit.
So he kind of
he knew his role to go
like
mentor.
See, like he was still good enough. Do you know what I mean? Like he was unbelievable as a player. Get stuck in really hard, good player. But there was a time where we were already playing and doing well, and everybody was raving about us. But just the way he came in and gave us that guidance, you never thought like. Now the passing of the guard, he never thought like, oh, he was taking it hard. He was brilliant with us, always get arm round us. Especially that's why I'm talking about Tom. So the cup final run in, I come off against Hearts, got an injury, and he come on. We were 2-0 down. He come on, changed the game, got it back to 2 each. Got a replay the next week. Put Hearts out, and then went on to win the cup. But I get back for the cup final, and Tom missed out because I'd played. So I always remember like on the bus, because I was touch and go for that cup final, as I said before, touch and go. And Stubbsy's put me in, and he was the one that was left out the squad completely. He wasn't even on the bench. But on the bus, he was like arm round me, like, don't worry, you'll get through the game, all that. Like, and he'd literally just been left out the squad. Do you know what I mean?
Class.
So like for somebody who's
Takes
like
some doing that, doesn't it?
Aye. And Hibs is his team as well. Do you know what I mean? Like that's his team. So
I probably think if everything went to plan for me, probably at Carlisle, I reckon I probably would have been there a bit like Sir was for a long time. But at 32, 33, you know you're not going to play, but you still got a year, but you're buzzing for the lads.
Yeah.
And you realise you're coming to the end.
Yeah.
I'd like to think,
I think there's a difference
when
you're like when you're not playing. See, when you're at an age where you think you should be playing every week and you're good enough and you're still chasing.
Yeah.
That's hard to take when you're not playing. When you get to a stage where you know your role, you're comfortable, you play here and there, but you know you've got an important role within the squad. Do you know what I mean? Maybe your family's set up in the area and stuff. So like you're at a different kind of stage.
The mine's just quick too. Chris Billy. So Chris Billy, Dylan he's won nearly every promotion, hasn't he? From League 2 to League 1, League 1 to Championship, scored winners in like
just Carlisle.
Yeah, but he came to Carlisle like 31, and probably not easy on the eye, but he was a good player, but didn't appreciate it. But I went in midfield with him, and the graft he done for me was like out of this world. We didn't get it measured then, but if you did, his kilometres on that would have been. And Simon Grand, a little bit like that. Simon Grand was a young lad and probably had a case to play. Every time he played, he scored. He was sent off and done well. Captain material.
Still playing now.
Aye. And if we scored a goal and he'd been left out, he's the first one jumping up off the bench. I remember Simo making a point of it, saying like in the dressing room, going, "You're a different class because your attitude."
Yeah.
He was in the car that time when Magno Vieira took the litre of petrol. Bus strand. Aye. So great question that. I'm putting a little nod to your dad as well, which is nice.
Yeah, I went to school with Mark. Good lad.
Yep. So new episode of Three in the Middle. I'm Chris Lumsdon, ex Sunderland, Barnsley, Carlisle. Mark Skip Boyd, ex Newcastle United, Carlisle, Barrow, Accrington, Sligo, Was it Macclesfield?
Maxfield, yeah.
We're just adding.
Port Vale.
We're just adding clubs.
Port Vale, yeah. You could go on forever.
Celtic Nation.
Celtic
Remember
Club,
that name.
yeah.
And Dylan McGeouch, who is currently playing with Ballymena United and is ex-Celtic, Aberdeen, Sunderland, Hibs, Cup winners, we've heard.
Yeah.
Forest Green, they had a good result for me coupon yesterday.
Yeah,
That was good.
yeah.
And Scottish International still could go to the World Cup.
Just quick one.
Yes.
As you're rhyming all them clubs off. So I was at Gretna and Macclesfield, wasn't I? And I went from Gretna to Macclesfield on loan. And I got paid off both and I never said anything.
Great.
So I got paid weekly off Gretna.
Yes.
And monthly off
HMRC.
Macclesfield. So I thought, I'll leave this for a bit. And it went on for 3 or 4 months. I thought, I'm not saying fuck all, mate.
Nah.
And it's, it still hasn't come back.
When I went and loaned to Blackpool, Peter Reid went, they fucked up your wages, they put you on more, so just have it. And he went, when you get back, we'll put you on more as well. It's like, nice one. Wasn't that much fun. And a big thank you to Brendan Laverick of BL Removals. Great lad, Brendan. Young lad, set up his own removal company, making moving easy and taking the stress out of moving homes or offices. And it's a local family business. So make sure you get on Insta and Facebook, BL Removals. And I always get jealous of Brendan every morning. Do you know why?
Go on.
He's power lifter, isn't he? So his
Oh,
breakfast
yeah.
every morning, steak, eggs. Tea time, he goes to the Turkish.
That carnival diet or
Honestly,
something it's called,
it was. I'm like, I wish I could just get that to us every
can?
morning.
You just need to start lifting
But he was at Carlisle as a young'un.
Was he?
He was a keeper. Aye, Neil, the gaffer, taught him as well. Good lad. Aye, so he's doing well with his own company.
Yeah, good.
So
up
thank
to
you
him.
very much, Brendan.
Thank you very much.
Right,
Thank you.
I want to debate
Go on.
Regan Linney.
Mhm.
Over 20 goals this season. 29-year-old in May. On a really good contract. It'll say he's got next year, but he'll have an option, so he'll have 2 years left at Carlisle at
Yeah.
least, yeah? He's on a good wage. He's at a big club for what he's played for, and he's in a big club in a division which he finds easy. What would you do if you were him? Move and try and force a move, but then who to? So you do League Two, if you get a new Port or something, is there a point? Stay put. I'm going to throw my hat into the ring.
Go on then.
If I'm 29 and I'm enjoying it, and this is the stage I've been set on, and I'm a hero, I'm staying put.
I'm exactly the same as you. I just think of what they think of him, what the club sort of want to achieve in the next few years. I think it's perfect for him.
Even if they don't go up, he's guaranteed another 15 next year, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean,
minimum.
and he's loved, isn't he? Because of the way
Right then, so turn it. What if a Barnsley or a Leighton Orient?
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Would you go?
Nah, he's gone. Nah,
I'd go to
Would
Barnsley.
you? You've got to go.
I don't think I'd go Leighton Orient.
You go there for, say, 2-3 years, have a go at one of the teams that might go up the leagues.
Mm.
And if you do well, you do well. If you don't, no disrespect, but for what
Manchester
you've done
lad.
at Carlisle, you're always going to potentially have an option to come back in a year or two time.
I'm not going to Leighton Orient.
Yeah.
No, Barnsley, if you
I'll
say
go-
Barnsley and stuff, then.
Yeah. I'd go to Barnsley, Doncaster. I wouldn't go. I don't think I'd go to.
Somebody in the top,
Yeah.
like the playoff places.
Yeah, Leighton Orient's bit mid-table, isn't it? Who would you think would come in for Linney? Say Cambridge United go up this season from League Two to League One. Is he someone they might look at?
So would it be from National League to League One then? You wouldn't just jump a league, or
Who would you go to in League Two?
that's what I'm saying. Like, would it be like the question? Would there be any point?
MK Dons?
He's good enough to play their teams. Like I think,
Is he? No.
I think like
He's never
from
played
what
in
I've
the league,
seen,
has
I agree. I'm
but
just
from
saying,
what
is
I've
he?
seen, like I've
Yeah.
not seen a lot of the games, but like when he has got the ball, he is one of them ones that wants to make something happen. He comes inside and linking up.
Honestly, if we didn't have Linney this season, for take away his goals, I would be bored
Yeah.
out my tree.
he? Yeah.
So like, if
not
you
good.
put him in like, so say a better team, like producing better football and like getting loads of the ball, he's as good as like some of the boys that are playing at these teams.
You know
think.
what? I'd still stay here than Doncaster.
Would you?
I just think.
Yeah, but
20
is that you because of what you know of the place?
Yeah,
and stuff like
probably.
that, your experience of it and things
Probably.
Because if you just ask a randomer,
But
would
no,
you stay
but
at Carlisle
remember,
compared to
my decision was to go to Leeds or stay here at 29, And the only reason I was going to go to Leeds is because the contract was ridiculous. But I was gutted.
Yeah.
I actually didn't want them to come in. It was Carmack, my back went anyway.
That's when you know, though, don't you? Because of how you felt.
Yeah.
Even though the money was great, you don't.
There's a lot of aspects though, now, like again, the travelling, like whereabouts in the country it is, family situations. I don't know what his is, but
Well, at 30, when I done my back, Shrewsbury and Darlington came in. Every day of the week, I should have went to Shrewsbury.
that was close.
Convenience, wasn't it?
No, because Darlington was 15 minutes down the road.
Oh, was it right?
Yeah. I remember the Darlington were trying to get us out the door. And you know what they're like? Simon Davey and Ryan Kidd came in, ex-Preston. So Ryan Kidd, the assistants came in, and we've got this little bomb squad. And he's went, hello, Lummy, long time no see, and all that. He goes, where do you live? I says, I know what you're getting at, Ryan. If this travelling's a chore for me, then pay me off. I live 15 minutes down the road. I love coming in and training and keeping fit. You're not getting anywhere rid of me unless I get 100% of my money. Is that enough for you? Is that what you're really asking? Ryan went, aye.
What was it going off here? About 60 or 70?
Aye. So they're offering lads like 30%.
Yeah, try to
They're
get
going, nah. But some
Surely
of them
people never used to take that.
Thorpe, remember Lee Thorpe, big centre
Yeah.
forward. He buckled because he was travelling 2 hours a day. So he took 40%.
But that's what annoys me, though, right? I know we're just going on one, but
No, go on one.
the loyalty thing of football, like, say a club comes in for an opportunity for a player who's doing well, up the leagues or whatever it is, and it's a great opportunity to go do well and earn some like better money or whatever it is, and everybody's moaning about the loyalty and the club are like, he's jumped ship, all this kind of thing. But the minute they decide that a manager comes in and doesn't want you, you're in a bomb squad, you're training with a youth team, you've been told to come in at 8 o'clock and do gym sessions, stay till 3 o'clock, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
try to piss you off to get you out the door. So and then there's 30% of what you signed.
I know, yeah.
I played for Darlington under Steve Staunton. I remember Steve Staunton, left back legend.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
What a clown.
Was he?
Honestly,
Clown watch, you see the clown watch?
You know, he needs his own fucking template. You've never been so disappointed. I watched Steve Staunton as a Premier League player, left-footed, Liverpool, very class.
Yeah.
He came in at Darlington. I went, you know what? I know I'm not fit, but I'm going to learn off this bloke. He's fucking done the team, hasn't he? We get into them. Hey, Gaffer, there's 12 on.
No.
It was just terrible. And you know what he done? He went, right, you lot, you're a cancer to the club just because 6 were on too much money. You know what he done? Instead of taking us to every away game, making us train at 8 in the morning, 4 o'clock at night, he went, right, you lot, come here. He went, I want yous in at 9:30 every morning with the youth team and away by 10:30. Weekends on a Friday, you get out of here by 12 o'clock and I don't want to see you till Monday. Not a problem, Stanley. We were talking about pom-poms the other day. I was going out like that. Weekends off, train every morning with Craig Little, Darlington manager, youth team manager, class, keeping fit, keeping strong. Knew I was finished anyway, so I had to get like 6 months of that. Couldn't even get the bomb squad right.
He's went the other way and he's trying to like manipulate
He
you or
can't afford
something.
that was punishment, surely.
And you know what's even? I watched that Roy Keane film, Saipan, the other night. We'll come to it, and the cast Steve Staunton as someone who didn't even have an Irish accent. It's a bad film. Yeah. So, but I tell you what, Carl, I've got if someone comes in for Linney, and he's got a decision, I'd just be going. I know he's on a good contract. I'd be
Give us more
going.
money. I know, yeah.
I know like his numbers right and his numbers are great, but if an opportunity comes to go up the leagues, and say Carlisle, worst case scenario, don't go up, is he thinking, look what I'm playing against, like 80% of the time?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And again, like if you're playing and scoring, you're enjoying football, but if you can go to like a Barnsley or whatever and go to some of these big stadiums where it's like proper stadiums, you know what I mean? Proper teams, you're rocking up against some of these
Barnsley,
teams
and they've got the training ground right there as well, and you get 12,000 every week if you get it going.
Yeah.
And he's not 22, 23, is he? It's not like he can do it further down the line. He's come to the age now where
But
it's
this
got-
is what I mean, though. He's 29. He's getting the same dough here, I reckon. And he's a hero, and he'll score goals. I don't know.
I was shocked when I found out he'd never played in the league, mind, from what I've seen when he first came.
So this is the highest level he's played at?
Highest level, yeah.
So, say a top League 2 team or a League 1 team and whatever.
You want to have a go, don't you? You don't want it to look back and think I've never.
Like, not that we're trying to get him out the door, but just career-wise, innit? Like, go test yourself.
I
Like,
heard a couple of ex-teammates talk very highly of him as well. Said they reckon could kick on again.
Well, there you go. It's a tough one. It's because my mindset is
You love this place.
it's
though.
all right here, isn't it, though, now? We were, to be honest, I was in an era when we were getting wages thrown at. We're like, I had to hit the gravy boat.
yeah.
But we earned them.
It was a good time to watch Carlisle then, though, was it? It was.
Thank you, Mark.
I wasn't on about you.
Right, another decision. Phil Foden, 26-year-old in May. He's been playing for 20 years. I think he made his debut. His debut.
He's got a testimony. He's got a testimony this year.
Right, he's won it all, but he's not a regular starter. Or is he? Is 25 games a season enough now? Adam, you're going to like this. I think he needs to go to an Everton or something.
Why is that downgrade?
I don't think there's no. He needs to be playing with like, and no disrespect to Everton, but like top end players.
I think if
To
Everton
get the best
invested,
out of Phil
I think
Foden.
Everton should be, when this it all settles down, I think Everton should be top 6 when they get.
Oh
players
yeah, they're
in.
top 6.
So if Grealish goes there, sign a couple of
Struggled really though. That like looks alright in spells, but again, no playing with the same
Is
level.
the Premier
of players.
League his league, or does he go Spain? But then he can only go Atletico, Barca, Real Madrid.
You put him in a Barca team with like
He's not going to get in, though, is he? Is he? How are you? Tell me.
I don't know. I think you could, like, if you put him in the team with some of these
Do you
boys,
rate him?
Yeah, I rate.
I do rate him. I do rate him.
I just think he's having a bit of a bad, like not bad time, but he's definitely that type of player to play in those type of teams. I wouldn't be putting him down.
We'd take him for England.
Not at the minute, no.
I would take him.
Would you?
But he's in the squad,
Yeah.
I think he's one of the ones where he can create something. Do you know what I mean? Like
nothing.
he's got a wee 1-2 touch finish. I mean, like he's got that.
Do it for England, does he?
I know, but Declan Rice is a poster boy, who's we'll go into it probably. He's got what
what's Declan's
300
problem?
300 passes backwards. Can I pass it forward?
He's all right, Declan.
Did you see him any time? Like I seen, who was it? Balassi? Is it Balassi, the old midfielder? Is it Yannick Balassi?
The
Yeah,
winger.
yeah,
you
great
seen-
point.
He's been on Twitter and he's been having a.
Well,
go at
remember the
Arsenal.
winger?
Has he? Yeah,
he was
yeah.
quality.
He's got the
very
stats
good.
up as
What's
well.
the matter with football?
said-
Dead stats.
He said the goalkeeper Rhea
Yeah.
has got the most touches in the 2 centre halves at the full team, and then I seen a stat saying like they had like, I might be wrong, but something like 100 passes back to the goalkeeper or something at the weekend.
Yeah.
It was something mad. Like that can't be right.
No, it can't be right.
Maybe
That was
not
when
100, but
Chris Beach said, "Look at my centre, my free fullback in the 2 centre halves for Carlisle when we're shite." He went, "Look at them. They passed the most. They've had the most completed passes in League 2 or League 1. League 2 it was. Aye, because they're just giving it the keeper."
Keeper.
we spoke about it before, didn't we? Like young lads and that, like 90% pass rate, rate and stuff.
My
It was like-
pass rate would have been
but
about
you probably only
73.
made like 3 passes forward.
Yeah.
My pass rate would have been about 73 because I went for it.
Yeah.
You said a goal.
Like we've talked about Jamie Devitt,
Yeah.
he went for it. You used to try and play
Yeah.
through the lines.
But he's gone off like Declan Rice.
Skip played through the lines the other day for over 35.
Played well, didn't I?
You done well.
I was stiff the next day.
Oh, yeah?
My God. It's so bad.
What bothers you the most? Like the legs,
Just
the
like,
back? Or
it starts at your neck and it goes down your back.
dip your toes?
Your ass cheeks and your thighs, just everywhere.
Still
It's
doing well, the
awful.
lads. Like
We're still having a go, aren't we? But we can't keep.
it's hard.
can't
What is
keep
it, over
churning.
35s?
Well, we're
We're all
I've got a couple
44s now.
most of
though.
us are like anything between.
I
40
played
and 45.
35 to 41. Hey, you listen to this. Huey will like this. So Huey used to lean on us a little bit for the team, didn't he? This is my last ever game. I'm doing 6
This
years.
is quality,
So do you know like Penrith?
Yeah.
And you know the service station between the Carlisle and Penrith, Southway?
Yeah, yeah.
Huey's rang me at there. He's went, "Right, mate, you Skip and Dabber in the midfield tonight. So I'm getting my banana down his last ever game.
Final, by the way.
Final. This is the final. Last ever Cumberland Cup. Like, right, no bother. Nice one. Last ever game. You could go out. Good to go out in a high. 7 minutes later, I'm looking at the old memorabilia for Penrith, seeing a few people I knew. Got the tap. He went, "Leaving you out tonight." What the fuck happened in them 7 minutes?
I seen him pacing up and down the side. I thought, what's wrong with him? He's like, he left it out. I was.
Him and this is how petty him and Julio are. They went, "I just go, mate." I just went, "No, so it's been 6 years. I'll get on.
Yeah.
I'll do the biz." I was on the sideline going home.
Ah, you were as well.
Right, I'm glad Dylan's on one.
I like it when he's like
Declan Rice.
Yes. Right, Dylan. Thomas Hawley has done an interview. Remember the goalkeeper for
He's
Carlisle?
about 8'6", isn't he?
Yeah, big lad.
He liked telling you, by the way, how tall he was.
Did he?
Did he like?
Every day.
Did he like telling you
Aye.
how we couldn't get down for shots? Thomas Hawley done an interview where he said more of the League Two lads who got them up should have got a chance. But I've heard from yourself, not in a bad way, and I've heard from fellow pros who were in that dressing room, have now left, experienced pros, that former players in that dressing room, more higher players like yourself coming in, were needed. and the mindset in the League Two players that went up weren't as professional.
Yeah, I'm baffled with that, to be fair, Big Thomas. I don't know if I'm getting it wrong, but I'm sure majority of the squad stayed, did it not? League Two into League One.
Yeah, because Simo didn't get the budget till the Christmas. The family didn't come in till November,
Right.
so he couldn't spend it.
Because I'd just come in, obviously, that summer.
Yeah,
And I thought majority of the boys are all
you,
over there.
Sam Lavelle, a couple of others,
a few loans and stuff.
There
like
was,
that, like,
the
from
Bournemouth
teams,
lads.
yeah. But majority of the team that played, like the playoff final, played.
Yeah.
I think anyway, like
Yeah.
the first couple of games, I remember. I can't remember the teams, but I don't agree with that. I don't agree with it. I think they got their fair share of playing, majority of them, over that season. And for me, the whole thing was professionalism. The squad wasn't ready to compete with at League One.
How?
Like fitness wise,
What about away from the club?
that's what I mean. Like professional, like living their lives properly, and then that goes on to like the pitch, like physically.
There's a few.
Like they were
I'm not slagging them because we were like this. There's a few wanted to get home for the drink, but that changed in 2012.
Yeah, that's a long time.
yeah, sports science and that. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
it's again, I'd like to see the stats on like where we were, like say first 5 games of that season against other League One teams, and I guarantee you we were like miles off it. Like distance.
Doing all right though.
We'd done all right. A few. I think Fleetwood was the first game at home. We drew, and
Yeah.
you're kind of not riding the wave, but like you're in this new league. Do you know what I mean, everybody's exciting, new gate, like new teams.
It's going to catch up, yes, because some of the teams and players in that league.
But like I remember coming on the first game against Fleetwood. We've had a full pre-season, and then one of the like honestly like 10 minutes to go, I think there was a counter attack or whatever it was. The boys went out for a throw in. I turned round and he's literally like hands on his knees, like going to, like I thought he was going to pass out.
So
like, dead.
are you saying the coaching you got was enough pre-season, and it was the lifestyle of the players a little bit, or did it need a bit of both? Needed a bit more.
See, from like everything was in place to compete in like pre-season and do all the fitness stuff and all that. The big thing for me was it was evident that there was a lot of boys that were miles off the standard, and that's
Fair enough.
fitness, like of the running, the body fats, the weights, the gym stuff, like everything was there. We had it in paper, we had it up on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But within the 5-6 weeks of pre-season, nothing changed over the 5-6 weeks. Them same boys would have been the exact same body fat, exact same fitness, like guaranteed. They just thought, well, I'll play, I'll get fitness once I start playing. Like
It's
old
interesting
school
how
mentality.
it dropped like a stone as well.
Like, and there's no coincidence that there's without naming names, but there's a few that have
not even playing.
just been off the
Not
cliff.
even
Yeah.
playing.
Do you know what I mean? And it catches up, but that's. I think they got their fair share to play. And listen, I'm part to do that as well. I can say like I was fit and this and that, but I wasn't good enough either at the time. Do you know what I mean? Like when I was playing, so. And I was professional, so it's we just, it was a bad mix of kind of a bit of everything really. But to say they never got their chance, I think isn't true, to be honest.
Fair play. Following that question, I'm really sorry I haven't got the name on it, so please give us a message and tell us who put this question in. Enjoying the pod. Cheers for telling it as it is, which Dylan's just done.
Yep.
My question is, this day and age, is the hairdryer treatment from managers acceptable? I think Simo mentioned a couple of seasons ago where he's had to phase it out. He said the days have gone. What do you all think? Or maybe a Brian Clough, Peter Taylor approach where it was one nice one. I didn't mind a good old Volok and me.
I think there's a place for it, definitely. But just not too much, because it just becomes, oh, here we go again. They're
It's
just
like,
going off on one.
but that's what we're talking about. When your mother shouts at you, you're like, whatever, mother. When she's quiet,
I know. You're like,
I knew I was in
say-
fucking trouble.
I say something.
Peter Reid, he never came in the dressing room. Even though I wasn't playing, I knew that week was torture.
Yeah.
I mean, I used, when I was at Barrow with
Shez.
Dave Bayliss and Shez, they were both mental.
Dave is.
They were both mad. So like, when they went off on one, they try and outdo each other,
They're getting worse.
and you're like, oh my god.
Start quite
I
calm.
don't know
He
what
goes
to-
off,
and then it goes louder, and then they're like, just a shout.
Do you know
It's
Dave
over.
Bayliss was an apprentice at Luton, and he was on the bus, and these people wanted to fight Mick Harford. Mick Harford went, how well then? And Dave Bayliss was the only one who got off of him.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah.
And Mick Harford
100%.
went, you'll do for
You
me.
do for
Love
me,
that,
aye.
yeah.
Mick Harford, I was apprentice at Sunderland, so after the game we had played Wimbledon, they had beat Sunderland 3-1. So every dressing room used to let you in like near the end, And you were like, I want to get off.
You too, don't you?
Wimbledon went, in you come, lads. There's some Lucasades and that. Mick Harford was like that. And I said something. He went, oh, ginger balls. He went, where are you from? I went, Newcastle. I went, Newcastle. He went, I'm in Idols tonight. If you're around, you probably won't get in though. Got in Idols, didn't I, that night? I was going, you seen us? Ginger balls. Goes a pint of like the worst pint ever. I was like, cheers, Mick. I just thought of that now. Bloody hell.
That's class.
Yeah, I'm happy with the Rollicking.
Yeah.
As you say, it loses its...
I think now though,
had to change, didn't it?
I think now, like, definitely from the courses I've been on, like, they talk about management, it's definitely changed. Try to teach you how to, like, manage different personalities, and not everyone's the same. Do you know what I mean?
think that's the key to
I
it.
think,
Yeah.
like
Know your
Simbo's
players,
touching on, it's almost like, if we were in a dressing room now, us three here would take the ball, no problem.
Aye.
But it's knowing that there's a few there that they won't react well to that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They need a different approach, and it's not like getting your arm around them, but maybe pulling them in on Monday and go through things and showing them why. Do you know what I mean? Rather than
If you started now as a manager, so you were first day of pre-season, would you get lads in for 5 minutes and just go through it and have a chat with every player just to see?
yeah, I think getting a profile and
Yeah.
what they are as people and like their family stat, like all that kind of stuff. Because then it's like, and Jack Ross made a good point when we were on the license. He'd done our presentation. He was talking about he used to keep on his notepad in his office, and I love this. He was like at Sunderland, because I was there at that time. I didn't even realise that he was doing it, but basically he would write down names of people that he's not spoke to in a while, right? And he'd keep a list of it.
Yeah.
Because like it's easy to like naturally me like he brought me in.
Yeah.
So naturally when he's out in
and
the
you've got
pitch,
things in common.
he's like
Yeah.
me and him will talk all the time, and a
Yeah.
few others that are quite outspoken. But there's a few other characters that are really quite quiet and maybe no want to speak to the manager as much. Do you know what I mean? So he was like, I always kept a list. And then at the start of like the week, I would be like, right, I need to talk to Lummy, I need to talk to Skip, Dylan. I'll make sure over the week I'll go have a couple minute conversation during the warm up or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So
Goes a long way, that, doesn't it?
aye,
Hell of a
and
long
it
way.
just helped them break down barriers a wee bit.
So I'd say to you, you do it on the Saturday for me. Get yourself off Monday. You can have a warm down.
Oh, you'd be all over it, wouldn't you?
Dolly, when I was at my peak here, Dolly, what was physio? What he done for me? Like he just went. He says, Dolly, like it's intense. This promotion, like the couple of promotions, it's intense. He went, right, I'll just see you not well. Have Monday off, and not just Monday off, just like not to do anything. Just Saturday, Sunday, just like just chill.
relax.
So
Always
I come
top-
in Tuesday,
top for
my
that.
head was just like
Ready to go,
ready to
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
And I
Almost
wouldn't
like
want
give
to
you a wee bit to get something back.
I wouldn't want to let him down.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I'd come back
Not
like
abuse it.
firing.
Dolly's like,
Oh, I'd abuse it, but I'd firing it.
but I mean, like when you were training on a Tuesday, you were at it. You weren't like,
yeah,
oh, I'm allowed to do what I want. I'm going to
And
just
you
chill.
know,
nah.
you'd know you'd have
And
to
I'd
come
get
back
it
like
again.
that, wouldn't you?
If we won, I'd get it again. Like
Dolly's like, you could phone Dolly like the night before training and say, I'm pissed. Like you need to help me
Right,
tomorrow.
sorry, I wouldn't
He'd be like, no worries.
Not a
Like
class.
he's one of the boys.
class.
And
But you know what? What a physio as well.
top.
We might speak more about Dolly in the coming weeks, mightn't we?
We might do, yeah.
Right. So, our forward two last week. Skip wins it again with Rooney and Henry. But I'll tell you where you're going to win it. There's a lot of Man U round here.
Yeah.
There's
Arsenal,
a lot of
Man U,
Man
but
U
yeah.
round here.
So is that 2-0? Is it?
Viewers' votes. Rooney came on top of people's that were sent in. We had 57 people send their two in. They took the time to like write it out. It's like fair play.
That's all right.
Plus many other messages on it, getting hammered. So Rooney came on top of people sent in with a tie for second striker being Shearer and Kane.
Shearer?
He's done me there.
I love his reaction. Just sucked him right in.
Not many Henry. And fucking not many Drogba.
Drogba, aye, that was a...
I've had a random one sent in. Hi lads, liking the pod as a Carlisle fan. Two strikers I'd pick is Eric Cantona and Paulo Di Canio, who's running the channel.
Nobody.
That could have been the two maddest strikers of all time.
Oh, imagine the red cards.
Imagine them
two. Yeah. 4-4 none. Yep, so Skip wins that one.
Cantona, do you remember Cantona, like, growing up?
Yeah.
Watching him.
When I was a kind of apprentice, you walk past and you forget how big they are.
Massive.
They're
isn't he?
massive.
He is, yeah.
They're massive.
Just the...
But
aura
not
as
not
well,
just
like,
massive, just like... You're like
Legs
oh.
are like
Aye,
that.
but just like the way Kai did so as well. Like
Modric's thighs. Fucking hell. Bigger than yours back in the day. I wonder if he was it, chap.
The tube rub.
Clown watch.
Go on.
Let's go.
At what age should you stop mimicking players' celebrations? This made it late yesterday Because when
Just use it. They were 55.
when Arsenal scored the pen, what does he do?
Oh, yeah,
I'm telling you, he ran to the crowd, and there was at least 4 60-year-olds like that.
Yeah, that's funny. I seen that on Twitter, and it was like at 1-0 or something, or whatever the score was, and it's like the two fans doing the thingy, and then at 2-1, it showed to them. They were like,
He still does the Robbie Keane in the 35, does the roll, and then the machine gun.
Did you see the kid who scored against Sunderland for Port Vale? He done the Shearer, didn't you?
Yeah, he done the Shearer.
You did the Shearer.
That's
growing up,
decent.
surely you done the Shearer. No? I used to do the Shearer back in school.
I wouldn't mind doing the
Larson.
Cantona when he chipped Lionel Perez.
Oh, he
He just went.
That was just...
The
I think
turnaround.
I done it when I scored against Canvey Island.
Make it five
There's
now.
levels to this game. the bloke had just got off his shift. Just done a 10-hour shift, and I've curled it past him. Right, so that's one.
Who else we got?
Skip.
What?
We've seen a picture go viral of you. Don't blame Kirky. So everyone, Skip is assistant manager at Carlisle City, and there's a picture going viral of Skip or Kirky getting booked off a referee. You've got your phone on you.
I was checking the time.
Scores. Coupon.
Time.
Cash out.
Yeah, it was...
No, you put a bet on.
Trying to get a yellow card.
Yeah, it was... Listen, what's happened is the post that's went out, we've decided, obviously, between like ourselves, like, shouldn't have went out.
So you've hammered the ref.
Yeah,
Carlisle
we
City.
gave the ref a bit, yeah, which was...
Said he was arrogant.
yeah, which...
Was he?
Yeah,
Well,
he was. The job's hard enough, but it should stay where it is, do you know what I mean? Like, it's one of them where...
Is that as bad as just coming out in an interview but and saying how arrogant?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
is it that bad? Like, have you done that in an interview saying like how arrogant
Aye.
the ref was?
I don't mind referees.
Is it
who
just because
say-
social media just jumped on it?
Like, for example, like, the linesman's flagged, the game before, the linesman's flagged a lad, and he was onside. Kirk is hammering the ref. And the ref just went, I haven't got the flag. Like, and but he's speaking back to him, do you know what I mean? He's like, look,
Yeah.
I haven't got the flag. I've got to go with my assistant. And he's like, fair enough.
Yeah.
But it's the ones that where you shout on them, and they just run past you. You're like, I want to talk to you.
Right.
And they won't speak to you. And that's when your head goes, listen, Kirk is a big angry man anyway. And he's sort of like, he keeps chipping away, and then
Can't help
he gets himself
himself.
up. But yeah, you just want to speak to them. We don't. I mean, listen, we're far from great all the time, performance wise, but neither are they. Do you know what I mean? And
It's
a
the
lot
ones
of-
that
a lot
speak
of
back
them-
though on it. See when you can have like conversation
with
and
them.
they explain, you can disagree. Do you know what
I
I mean?
think
Or
that
whatever.
stops a lot of yellow cards.
Mark Halsey was a wanker. And he's the one. He's always the one now. So if there's a refereeing blunder at the weekend, Mark Halsey is always on Talk Sport, and he must every time. They must have agreement now. Why aren't you involved with the PG or whatever, Mark? He went, yeah, well, I'd love to, but they won't have me in there. Like, kind of saying, go on, give us a job. I'm like, go on. I remember one time I went like that, you fucking clown. And he went, what did you say? I went, duck down. He wasn't having it. He gave us the yellow.
What was the ref one under the Kosh called? Old school. Is it?
yeah.
Rangers, Middlesbrough fan. Do you know? What I mean?
Jeff Winter.
Jeff Winter. He's the perfect example. He just said he used to have loads of crack with players.
Hammer
and he
you
just,
back.
And he just stopped.
It calms players down. I think.
Of course it does. It's just the ignoring you that winds you up.
It's the ones that act like headmasters. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't speak to me.
Don't speak to
You're
me,
the
yeah.
pupil. Like, look the other way and all that, and just blank you. Like, and then you wound up even
What
more.
I say goes and all that. To my decision's fine and all that, which it is because you're
Alright.
in charge. But
I had one last Tuesday. To be fair, the ref was. I was close to getting sent off.
Really?
My head was gone. He wouldn't talk to me, and I said, "Is it my accent? Do you understand me?" He was like, "Yeah, yeah." No, and I was like, "Well," and he was just turning around like blank.
It was the top ref now from Newcastle, Oliver.
yeah,
He booked me and he got me out of a match on Sky, and it wasn't even a bad tackle. Sammy Clingan, I hit the tackle
Yeah,
for Nottingham
yeah.
Forest.
Sammy Clingan, yeah.
And I says, come on, man. I says, come on. I says, I've got a game next week. I used to see him out in Newcastle. He went, I've got to. I was like, fucking hell. And we had a game on Sky, and then it got, thankfully, it got postponed. So I came back for the Sky one, but I missed another game. I was just like, gutted.
aye.
But he was all right, to be fair. So, Skip, you're not getting a clown watch, but you've got to be careful. Eh?
Yeah, we are.
Is the rep?
Yeah,
No. So clown watches mimicking player celebrations. Skip booked.
It wasn't me. I never got booked. It's just- it's
Who's
my
seen the
fault.
Roy Keane film, Saipan? Saipan.
I seen a clip of it on Twitter.
I don't understand it. So it leads up to
Or not?
for the horrendousness of it.
Do you think, like, see the clip I seen when they're having a go at each other in the team meeting? How true do you think that is? 'Cause it's brutal,
No,
innit?
word for word's true. But Steve Coogan, who's a good actor, I can't believe he's took that role on. And I'm freaking Barry Norman, film review.
You know,
And
you are old, man.
but I can't believe Mick McCarthy and Roy Keane. Well, Mick McCarthy can't be happy with this. They portray him as an absolute.
Well, he came out,
bumbler.
didn't he, and
Walk
said
out?
something.
Did
He came out and said something, yeah.
Heavy and walk out. Is that not right?
Did he?
That's
I would.
I'm sure he only watched
He
it a
came
little
across
bit
as
of
an
it,
absolute bumbling fool.
aye.
Yeah.
Like painting fences. Not like it honestly came across as someone who didn't know anything about football.
I
And he
seen
does.
something
he
on
does.
it, online or something.
But
He
word
was doing
for
like a
word-
Q&A, and then somebody mentioned it, and he was like, "Do you think something like I would let somebody talk to me like that and not do anything about it and all this kind of thing?"
Two
like,
of my teammates were in the.
so have you got inside knowledge? Have
What?
you?
Who's that?
Quinn, Kev Kilban.
Breaking news then? Is
So-
this,
so-
is this
so
confirmed?
Just
then?
said it went off.
Did it?
Basically, what? And my ex-manager, Steve Stanley Staunton.
Stanley.
Shea Given was there. A few others. They reckon that Dean Cayley, the assistant, so they didn't show this on the film. I wish they did, but I've heard it by 3 different people. I don't know if it was like right after Keane walked out or the meal that night, and Dean Kelly went, "Listen, Gaffer, sub-keeper, fourth keeper." He went, "If you're looking for a box-to-box midfielder with a cracking right foot, I'm your man." But again,
Break the ice.
a keeper who's got no responsibility on that trip, but to
Yeah.
just be there and be the clown and that. But you can imagine Keane going for it. Like.
Pay money to sit in the back of that meeting and listen to him going off it.
Did you reckon
I think
Gary
it'd be scary
Ga-
as
and
well.
Keane's
Because you had
book-
this shaved head, Matt, at that point, when he was like,
He looked angry, man, didn't he?
in Keane's book, Gary Breen and David Connolly, the striker,
Yeah.
went up and knocked, and they went, "Listen, Roy, like we can't stand up for you. It's our first World Cup. We're 21, like 20. You know what I mean? Young lads." And he went, "No, don't worry about it." Like,
what was he looking for people to be like?
no, he wasn't asked, but they went up and apologized and said, "We agree with some of the stuff. We just young lads we're like living my dream."
Has he mentioned anything about, like, I know leadership groups, but like a few of the senior boys
Well, it was hitting Quinn.
never really
Staunton.
like backed him?
But that's his problem.
Was that
so,
what
so
he's-
Mick
that's his
McCarthy
thing?
was Quinny and Staunton's mate. Kind of, it was a horrible situation, really. There was no winners, was there? Really?
But you're standing up for the greater good in his eyes, innit? Like, standards, like, we're here to compete.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
He didn't want to be little old Ireland again. But to fair to Mick
But again-
McCarthy, it wasn't his fault. Some of the stuff.
Yeah.
How did they get on in that World Cup?
Done
Done
all right,
all right as well, didn't they? Aye.
Done all right. Got beat on pens of
Ah, that's
Spain.
right. Yeah, yeah.
I remember I was in the Brooklands Hotel. You know when you're just bored? I was on loan. Oh, I know. My house was getting built. I was just in 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Here's Republic of Ireland beat Iran, the playoff game, to get there, and I was like, oh, and they won it. They got beat 1-0, but they still went through. But it was a crap World Cup, that one. Right, Jamie O'Hara, not having a pop. Do you remember Billericay Town?
Yeah, I do. That man is
So they went there on £5 a week. So they've got to sing
The video.
World's Greatest.
Close your eyes, boys. Close your eyes and sing.
But Jimmy
people
O'Hara
know them.
from
You
now
should
was
wind up or what?
he said I was laughing. He wasn't. He was in it. And there was a kid who was laughing, and then he looked. The kid was laughing. He looked, and the camera was on him. He went. And the bloke's went bust, hasn't he? So he put loads of money into Billericay to get them up the leagues, and it went bust. And we've got our very own tale of that, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
We'll go into it in depth 1 week, but Celtic Nation, Dylan. So Carlisle City, where Skip is assistant manager now, that was Carlisle City for a while, and it turned into a man from America, Scottish originally, was driving round,
Yeah.
owns loads of car washes in America, multi-millionaire, got directions and ended up at Carlisle City. I'm going to buy this.
Yeah.
I'm going to get them through the leagues.
It was mental how it
Tried to
started.
buy Carlisle United, couldn't. Carlisle City changed the name to Celtic Nation, made them play a green.
He's obviously a
right?
Celtic fan.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, 1,000 Celtic fans
Used to
every
come
week.
down and watch the home games.
Used
Yeah.
to come down. Was this like 2012, 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it. I was at Celtic at the time.
Yeah.
I remember like the talk about it.
He tried to get
Because they
he
brought
probably
over
asked for
like
your loans. Probably asked for them
Maybe,
on
aye,
loan.
Yeah, that'd be funny, wouldn't it?
We had obviously Willie Gibson, you know, animal.
Aye.
He played for us. Colin,
He's,
Colin McMenamin.
Yeah.
My mates who played in the promotion teams for Carlisle and nearly got into the championship 3 years down the line, about to retire, have all signed 700 quid a week, train twice a week. Limo would pick them up, bring them over, food, Players Lounge.
Get on the blow and get them get.
Remember-
Remember, get our sign in the summer.
Did you play with John Paul McGovern?
No, but I commentated on him.
So
Oh yeah, tell this one.
he come to Celtic Nation, right? And obviously he's played really hard.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's got on the bus. Bus was decent, he thought. So we're in an away game in the northeast, and we pulled up at a ground near the Metro Centre. I can't mind. So we've pulled into the car park.
Pete Dunstan.
Dunstan, yeah. And he thought we were picking somebody up. He was like, "What? We're picking somebody up." He's like, "No, this is who we're playing against."
Nah,
He's like, "We can't be playing on there." He's like, "We are."
bro.
So he got off. He was anonymous in the game,
His head's gone.
and we didn't see him again.
Was that him?
He said, "I can't play in this," and that was it. He was gone.
But the Mick Wadsworth, ex-champion, bloody Carlisle manager, hero, he came in for 10 games, didn't he?
Mick got weighed in, by the way, because he wouldn't come otherwise. But he used to make me take this free kick right on the halfway line. He said, "Kick it as high as you can in the air
What, the chip?
and make it land in the box." I went, "I'm not doing it."
That's like the kickoffs now. Have you seen them when they pass it? And then
But we were practicing going higher. I'm going, "I can't get it any higher."
but just from like
Just
standing
like,
start,
so
like
even
a
in our
rugby.
box, you just launch it because we had two massive centre halves.
Aye, did I?
And they judge it, but I couldn't do
How
it.
can you get it higher? Like
I could get it in,
you need to like keep it up. Like
but it's basically you want to be, your hands
You have
sort
to
of kick.
thing in, you have to
Aye,
gold.
like a corner or something like
Aye.
that. I was like, and in the end, I said, "Mick, I'm not doing it."
Hey, Dylan had about 10 players who'd played League 2 and above, Scottish Premiership and above. Fucking finished second, didn't they? Didn't go up.
Well, when I left working, I was on a certain amount of money. I got a phone call off the chairman, who used to play as well, by the way. And he says, "How much are you on?" So I told him. He went, "I'll double it from today." I went, "Right, I'm on the way."
Peter Murphy.
Peter Murphy, yeah.
Peter Murphy, captain at Carlisle.
And we still never won the league, by the way. Come second.
Shield, I think.
Yeah, we couldn't know. Spennymoor.
Was it Spenny?
Spenny, aye. Aye, we come
I need to
second.
say about Spennymoor when I retired.
Yeah. They were a good team, though. Really good.
Right. I was very smug about 60 minutes in yesterday about Hearts. I told yous. Fair play to them.
McInnes gets the job done.
Fair
doesn't he?
play to them. I don't know why I'm so against them winning it. I think I want them to win it. It's
Something
just because I want to be
different,
proved right.
He had a go at the interview, didn't he, after the game? Did you
What
see
do you
it?
say?
Did he?
He was like, "Is it better to be lucky than good sometimes or something?" He went, "Do you think we were lucky?" And he said something back, and he's like, "No, I'm asking you." And he's
Reporter
like, "Do you think I know. He put it on
seen them
him.
having
He's
a
like,
backtrack.
"Let me tell you something." He's like, every team that wins a championship, there's going to be times where you come up against like adversity, like 1-0 down at home, all this kind of stuff. And he's like, "Come back, we scored 3 goals, 3-1 down. That was pressure at 1-0 down."
Aye.
We could have went
Massive
under.
by the way.
And he answered back, to be fair, he bit back, which was right.
Rochdale and York, pressure's on and
Yeah.
they're producing.
But yeah, he was
Are you
happy.
Are you Hearts still? Hearts?
Yeah.
Are you?
Hesitation
I
or
don't know.
whatever.
I'm Celtic.
I don't know.
I'm
I
Celtic.
think I'm more leaning towards Rangers, if I'm honest. We've got a tough game today, haven't
Falkirk,
Falkirk.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All their Rangers fans will be in the Cali at 12. See
they?
them.
They sat right in the middle of them.
I just feel like Celtic, like yesterday, it was a tough game. Like they didn't play that well. They won 1-0. But I feel they've got their results where they could drop points, but they've also got in them to go beat a Hearts
They're like Man
2-3-0. Do
City.
you know what I mean?
don't
Or
think
a
Man
Rangers at
City will
home, like go beat them.
capitalise like Celtic. I think you're feeling about Celtic what I'm feeling about Man City. Just don't think they've got a loss in them.
Yeah, but they could go beat somebody.
Yeah,
4 or
aye,
5.
aye.
Like it's just down to heads to heads now, isn't it? Like who's going to come out?
Speaking of Arsenal, they're clowns.
I was just going to say, do you think that's aye,
That set piece
it's
coach
got
is
to be that,
a
hasn't it?
Not seen him for a bit. That set piece.
He's not been anywhere, has he? But
They kept saying Declan Rice was the only good player on the pitch, though, for them, Arsenal.
Yeah, I love Declan Rice. I think he's like top, like box to box. I mean, you can do kind of everything. But
yeah.
going off that game yesterday and the stats and stuff, you do question. You're like, well, what are they doing? Do you know what I mean? They're at home going for a title. Majority of the passes are back the way. Did you see? Actually, it was a good point. See the game during the week against Sporting Lisbon, where Martinelli's came inside, Havertz the goal in the last minute,
Yeah.
and it was like this sums up Declan Rice. See when he gets the ball and he's got his back to goal, he comes inside and Declan Rice is pointing to the centre half, pointing back the way, as if pass it to the centre half.
Yeah.
He takes a big touch inside,
Yeah.
gets by his man, and creates the goal, and then they all run about celebrating. And it was like, that's the mentality of these Arsenal players. Like, just play safe. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I would absolutely love them to choke.
Would you?
Aye. Would you not?
I would as well. I would.
I might go Arsenal as clown watch.
The fans are unbearable.
I'd love just to see like Piers Morgan and that on Twitter.
Oh, you'd have
Did you see that there was
He's
empty
like-
seats, you know?
Yeah, they're booing him off the pitch. They're 9 points ahead.
It's so bad, that, isn't it?
9 points.
Oh, Jesus.
I still say that. I don't think City will catch it up.
Do they play today?
Chelsea.
Yeah, I don't think
Ooh, it's tough.
they'll never get a better chance to win at Arsenal. But they're just no. I don't know what it is, but they're no likable.
Nah, they're not
No,
likeable.
They're no
They're
likable.
not Gabriel.
Like, I
and that.
think like as players, like there's a few things that have happened over the season, and then
Martinelli
the way they
shoving,
play. Aye,
shoving thingy off.
the
when he
ref
was
as well. He
injured.
done the ref.
He
Aye,
took
aye.
Conor Bradley off, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he was.
And he done his ligament.
Just like the way they're playing as well now, like they're not that great to watch. Arsenal used to be a good team to watch. Now it's like set plays. Arteta's interviews after games,
Premier League.
the fact the media stuff online and stuff.
Yeah.
Biggest
something.
game of today.
Go on.
Sunderland v Spurs. I want a
Spurs,
gan. I
yeah.
think it'd be class.
Is it Stadium Light? Is it?
I fancy Sunderland, me.
Got he?
Massively, yeah.
I don't understand why.
I don't know what he's going to change with
They're
that
in the
group.
bottom three, Spurs
Yeah,
now.
they are now,
West Ham winning, they're like kills them.
Aye,
innit?
Yeah. Puts massive pressure on them, doesn't it?
Right, quick one again. Andy Robertson. Where does he go?
Oof. I think he'll go to Celtic.
They're talking Tottenham, isn't it? I seen that
I don't think he'll
Fabio,
go to Celtic.
No, not think he'll go.
the boy on Twitter, that Fabio, is it Romano or something?
Yeah.
He tweeted about supposedly Tottenham yesterday.
But what if they went down? Like,
He was meant to go
Well,
to
it was
Tottenham
all-
at Christmas.
It was depending on obviously
Staying up,
the
yeah.
status.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
good
don't see him
serve
at
it though.
Oh, what?
he's gonna want too much money to go to Celtic.
Is he?
And why would Celtic give him the money
Aye.
just for like? Oh, he was a Celtic fan growing up. Do you know what I mean? And
Oh.
obviously he's a good player,
Wouldn't have
Wouldn't
but
Newcastle-
like,
wouldn't
is he
have
going to
Newcastle
bring
would
that
take
much? Is he a number 9? Is he a winger that? Now you think, well, let's go splash some money and he'll make the difference.
He won't.
A left back,
It's like Trippier.
but they've got Tierney and the other boy there. Like, there's no really any point.
Newcastle, they've got that Lewis Hall, haven't they?
Oh, he's
class.
never getting in the head
He's
of him.
not there, is he?
Yeah, but yeah, aye. Right. What's the crack?
Yes.
I've had a few questions already, but we'll go on to what's the crack now. Again, sponsored by our very good friends, Warwick Road Bed Centre, Julian,
Yeah.
and the furniture shop on Brook Street, isn't it, Skip?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
New and used furniture. And for a little bit, what's the crack on the Bed Centre? We've got a text from Scott Beebe. Me and the wife once got a water bed that Skip has tried out. We had to get rid of it though, as we were drifting apart. Oh God! Seriously though, keep up the good work.
Such a dad joke, isn't it?
Julian,
It's a dad joke.
Julian, you're even getting jokes sent in the lot now. So
See, I could tell Sophia that in the car, but just because I would try and start laughing, she'd start laughing. She wouldn't have a clue.
Aye.
But you're not cool, Dad.
Right.
Aye, it's getting that way now.
Not cool.
Not.
Hi to the three amigos. Thank you for the podcast. It's been quite refreshing to hear your opinions and sharing both sides of the arguments, of which there has been plenty at Brunton Park. My question to the team, us, is are agents needed and are they a value for money to the player and the club? As a fan, they seem to make things complicated. Would it be better to be paid on performance? Cheers, Jonathan from Gilsland. They're definitely needed now. There's too much going into contracts. If you're 29, 30 at a Carlisle, you can probably negotiate yourself. But when you're 23, 21, even 15, 16, 17, there's image rights stuff. But Carlisle's bill for agents was an absolute disgrace.
That was mad, wasn't it?
Oh, God, I haven't got the figures yet, but there's hell on. Yeah. And transfer.
That's the thing, innit? When you want to
Lincoln
spend
had
money
Lincoln
and
had a
bring
similar
people in.
budget and they went to the championship.
Have they? Is
Similar
that what
to
the,
us.
the finances was? Wow.
It's a freak. I've seen that comparison, but I mean, obviously Carlisle do pay off the odds, but it's a freak that what Lincoln have done, isn't it?
Yeah. I think Lincoln have always been managed well, though they had good players in the building, I thought.
Is that siren still going on the side or not?
Yes, I heard it.
Someone said it wasn't.
They brought it back definitely last season, when we, so maybe 2 seasons ago. I've heard
So
it.
it is back on.
I think it's on.
What about agents with youngsters? As in, like, do you think they're needed for the younger players?
I think
Nah, this is
it's
it's too
How
much.
young?
They're
How
too
young?
young. They'll sign them at 50. Well, there's stories of a lot younger, just obviously under the table, but they're signing them at 15
Yeah.
and a half.
It depends who you get. Depends who you get. If someone's got a passion for the kids and playing, but if I could do it all again and I had an agent, my agent would be a person who's played the game, who's made his money, where it's his hobby, but he's passionate about it.
Yeah,
Not someone who's trying to make a few quid. because we've had agents who just want to move you.
You're just one of 100
That was my mistake. I went with a big hitter.
I
He
did it
couldn't give a
first.
shit about me.
Nah.
Couldn't care less.
But what happens is you go down your leagues. You don't hear from them.
To be fair,
I know a
mine
few boys
Mike kept,
who've had stories where
dropped.
like they've had them for years.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then get a text basically saying, "I don't look after anybody under like championship
Paul
or whatever
Thurwell-
in England and stuff. Like so and so is going to look after you now and that, and it like supposed
that
to
was
be
it.
tight. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Paul Thurwell, I was at Sunderland, the next Carlisle captain. He had Stretford, Rooney's, and then Rooney came on the scene. Thur got a text, "You'll be now with Jonathan."
See that?
Anything you need.
Ring Jonathan. I remember I was with an agent once, and I was in Marbella with the Sunderland squad, and Kev Kilban went, "Mick, you look after Lummy, don't you?" He went, "No." I was like, "You do?" "No."
How you do?
Sorry, I'm not pulling up any trees. Yeah, so agents, I think they are needed, but there's too many
Try to get
cowboys.
it as personal as possible,
Yeah.
can't you?
And
Try
go
to get
with
as
people
personal as
who
possible.
touch base with you, offer you extra, get a good team around them, the nutritionist. There's a lot more to it now than just an agent going into an office with you.
But what happens now, like they sit down and they say, "I'll get you down the road." Like I know it's happening a lot in
Yeah.
Scotland, like young kids at 15, 16. "I'll get you Chelsea, I'll get you Arsenal, I'll get you in." And the parents don't know football. They think, "Oh, amazing, that's brilliant for my kid."
And
But there's a lot of
Yeah.
for different things. Do you know what I mean? It sounds amazing, but is it the right thing? Are you better staying at a Motherwell where you develop for a couple of years?
A few dads around here being given new kitchens and all that. So, right, Dear 3, I've supported United since I went to my first game in the 1964-65 promotion season. There have been a few highs and lows and many managers. So I'll take the hit on this. Which 3 managers were the best you've played under and why? And which 3 managers were the best ever Carlisle managers? So I'll just quickly go to the first. That's from Tom. Thank you. So Bill Shankly was manager of Carlisle, believe it or not.
Yeah.
At one point. He professionalised the club. He had good FA Cup runs, and then he went on to Liverpool 10 years later and won the lot. Alan Ashman guided to the highest ever achievement, Division 1. That would have been Les O'Neill's team.
Yeah.
Simo
Yeah.
has had the most kind of promotions. Wadsworth done well. Mervyn Day done well. But I'll just say their teams, they went up from League 2 and came straight back down. So our team is better. And John Sheridan had a win percentage of 46% before he spat the dummy and fucked off.
Aye. Shaz done well, didn't he?
Now I'm telling you, because you'll tell them.
Stuck it right on him, didn't he?
So, for me then, well, Simo's obviously going to be up with us, but you can't get away. What a list. I'm pretty sure Bob Stoker was manager, wasn't he, ever? Bob Stoker.
Yeah.
He won the FA Cup for Sunderland. How did he do at Carlisle? No. Pop Robson didn't do well either, did he?
Where's big Stephen Presley in that
Keith
list?
Minchin
No?
or Mincher or something. He came as a psychologist at Barnsley. Clown. Don't know what he done for Carlisle.
See Big Presley, how did he get on at Carlisle? Was it a struggle, was it?
I had to tell you. I just heard him on the radio. I had to
Struggle.
tell you,
When we get...
He's a...
Oh, he hammered James, didn't he?
Yeah.
James kept pushing him after a game, like, well...
Which fair play to James. James
James,
does as
he
well.
went, you
James
just
doesn't...
keep going at me. And then he goes like,
James will chip away at them.
And
Like,
then he
fair play
went-
to him.
so we were 2-0 down against Crewe, and we came back to 2s each, and then Crewe scored 2 more to win 4-2. And Presley and James went da-da-da-da-da, and I can't remember. I'll get it for next week. Presley said something, and like going backing him up, and James went, "Isn't that worse?" Like what he said. Presley went. I mentioned Bridgie on commentary, didn't I? Just saying he was in for the job a while ago. We were getting beat, not meaning anything by it. Got a phone call, didn't I? And the number. I just picked it up. Went, "Hello." All I heard was, "You ever managed, Chris?" I went, "Yeah." I just went, "Here we go. And what? Get it off your chest." And he went on one, like,
Did he?
oh, he went on one. And I says, "You need to rewind the tape, listen to it, get to your media department who've let you down because you're massively off the mark." I says, "I'll see you at Stevenage on Saturday and expect an apology." And
Did you get one?
he's, you know what?
He's a funny character.
Yeah,
but
he is. You know,
he's
what?
actually a good, really good guy.
A
Like,
good guy.
yeah.
A good guy, but then blinded by
Aye.
tactics and systems and philosophies again.
Yeah. He's done well with Dundee this year.
There was hell on when he
where
got
they
that
started.
job.
Do you know what I mean, they started really poor, and then he's actually done really well with them. Like,
I'd say quickly, best managers, Peter Reid, for how he got if I was 28, or Michael Gray or Alex Ray or Gavin McCann in that team who played for him for 4 seasons, I would have loved it.
Yeah.
days off, but worked hard, days off, looked after them, good relationships, like looked after the lads. Simo, obviously. And third one, not Stanley Staunton. Do you know what? Gudjon Thordarson at Barnsley, because he was a bit different.
Right.
Just with the all, before it all happened, blood tests and all that sort of stuff, getting your fitness levels.
Mine was Paul Cook.
Yeah, for Ledge.
Just for
the lads.
sheer entertainment. The guy was
he up here as well, was he?
No, I had him at...
Oh, your manager, sorry.
Yeah,
Right,
I had
thought
him
you
at
were talking
Accrington
about
and at Southport in Sligo. And the year I spent with him at Sligo was just madness.
Jolly boys out. And
Yeah, jolly boys out. But you know what? He knew his stuff, and that's why he's still doing
what a player he was.
He used to do everything with the outside of his left foot. What a player. And then the joint two at Barrow, Dave Bailey,
Yeah.
Shares, petrified of them, just mental, but you just wanted to play for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
infectious.
because they backed you up so much when you done it for them.
Yeah.
And they would hammer you, but the door would be closed,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't go out and do it to anybody else, but they would give you it. And Brian Horton, just because he gives him
I was going to say Brian.
they give him a debut and sort of believed in us, and he was old school, but another one, he was scary, but you wanted to.
We all like this old school.
But you wanted to play for him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think mine's the same. Like Neil Lennon, very similar, what you said
Yeah.
there. He would absolutely hammer you. Like probably the most I've had in my full career.
Does it make a difference that players have played sometimes? Gudjon didn't play, so I wasn't that, but he kind of played. But Simo carried a bit of weight. Peter Reid carried a bit of weight.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking to the ones I played for, I think they all played. Really, yeah. But yeah, like you say, the when you say scared, you're not scared as in like,
You respect.
it's respect thing, isn't it?
I
Where
was scared.
Oh, I was scared of that.
I was scared of Peter.
Oh, we were scared of that. Like, see if you answer back. Like, you could answer back and then he would hammer you. Like, but like, see if it was it. See if it was like, see if he was shouting at you or something, and you like shaking your head, like, because sometimes he was like totally wrong. Like the majority of the time that he's thinking something that never happened.
Us
I mean, it
gingers
wasn't
are
your
never
fault.
wrong,
Genuinely wasn't your fault, and you're kind of like shaking your head, like, hey, but I don't fuck, like going mental. Do you know what I mean? But like, see if you cross the line like over that, like he's throwing punches, like you're fighting. He's not one of the guys that'll just like be a shouting match. Now, fuck you, whatever. It's like, no, he's coming towards you and there's a fight. There's a fight.
Happy for the physio bench in the middle, running round it.
Do you ever get changed in the old Stanley changing rooms?
Yeah,
Smaller.
Aye.
Ian Craney and John Coleman had a full-on fist fight at half-time in front of everyone.
They're like father and son there.
And then in the bar afterwards, laughing and joking. I think I've caught you a good one, that, haven't you?
That's a good team, that though.
Aye, really good.
Jack Ross
would be up there, like technically in that as well. Like, and more so, as I said before, about doing the licensing and stuff, like all that, what I'm trying to get in there. Like, he's a kind of perfect example of like the modern day, how to like try run a dressing room and think about things other than just 4-4-2. Do you know what I mean? Like, now
rocking up your arse, or
like just like how to try create like good dressing rooms and doing different things and training and thinking of like new ways of doing things. So whereas Lenny was very old school, do you know what I mean? Like very basic, but like you knew your jobs. Ross was like, Jack was trying to do things different, which was really good.
I liked Dario Gradi at Crewe when I was loaned, but he drove me mad because if we were 2-0 up in the championship and it was my loan, and then we'd draw twos each, they'd score 2 in the last minute, I'd be fuming. He'd go, it's all about development. I mean, it's not, man. Like, it's not. I want to win football.
You don't want to hear that, do
matches.
you? Nah.
No.
Third one, who's the Scotland manager?
Alex McLeish gave me my.
Was it?
Aye, but I only played a couple of games, so I didn't spend enough time. Do you know what I mean? It was like one camp.
Just two.
I
Just
know.
two for his country.
I hope Alex McLeish must have been drinking with Peter Reid when he pulled them off. Alex, are you all right?
No, I'll say Big Stubbsy, Alan Stubbs.
Aye.
He comes across as a
Brilliant,
great,
brilliant guy.
when you listen to
He
him.
was one of the ones where he wouldn't go off his head like the way Neil Lennon that would, but he's obviously a big, massive guy. Do you know what I mean? And if he said something, it had weight behind it. But he was more like one of the boys. Do you know what I mean? He was one of the boys. You could speak about it, and he could come in and sit when you're having breakfast and that, and like just join in the conversation.
Yeah.
But like we were successful with him. Do you know what I mean? And he let us be very free in how we played.
Yeah. Great
Yeah.
question. See, I've done my research for the Carlisle managers.
Well done.
You know, I don't just toss it off all week and just ball in. Right, another question from Craig Barron. Dougie's fellow, not little Dougie with coach.
Yeah.
Craig Barron. Craig lives next to Kev Frampton. Right, morning guys. Firstly, I'd just like to say how much I'm enjoying the podcast. Well done, it's a really good listen. I know you spoke briefly about the Ibiza tour the other week. Me and a few of my friends from Keswick's came that week, and what a week. But I just hope your accommodation was better than ours. Our club arranged accommodation, I joke you not, resembled a dungeon, ground floor dark, no aircon, and a tiny window that had tiny bars on it, and 3 feet away from another wall, so the views were exquisite. My question is for you, Lummy, in bracket, the ginger pan face. That's what Dennis Booth used to call us. Nicknames and who made them up. I briefly remember a newspaper article you done, and you went through all your teammates and came up with the nicknames and told us why. I remember a few: Andy Horn, Busshead; Kevin Gray, Sausage Fingers; Glenn Murray, Mara the Dolphin; Stephen Hindmarsh, Sheephead; Carl Hawley, Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear.
So that was just quickly. We went
Sausage Fingers.
Paul Arneson was the count of Sesame Street. So if I'll get a picture of the count in Sesame Street. Chris Billy, remember the Lighthouse Family? The singer. Danny Livesey, remember? Was it Livesey? I don't think it was Livesey. You just forget. There's so many. We just look at someone, don't you? And then there's
Once it
just
sticks, though, innit? It
Oh,
sticks
once
to the boys.
it stick-
And
I
if
got
you
ch-
react it as well.
And you know when Chesney came into Coronation Street, nearly stuck with me. I had to get rid. And I made sure I dug deep, didn't get out. I remember I played against Burnley pre-season. They had Ronnie Jepson. Remember Ronnie Jepson? Massive. I had Skinny Ronnie for a bit. Skinny Ronnie Jepson I was called for a bit. That wasn't great.
What was the other lad of Coronation Street called?
Kirk.
Went out with Fizz.
Tyrone.
I got that. That's
Did
what
you?
I got Tyrone off the Port Vale YTs. I used to shout, "Fuck off, Tyrone."
He's a both slim dude.
Well, I used to get on.
Right, so I'll try and dig that thing out. We'll go over them. John Coleman done the article. And a question from my son Dougie, who has been coached by yourself, Lummy, and Skip, and admired Dylan's passing game whilst at Carlisle. What's the best bit of advice you have been given and can pass on for your young aspiring centre midfielder? Say that again. Best bit of advice you could be given and can pass on to a young aspiring centre midfielder. Me and my boy Dougie are season ticket holders at Carlisle. It's great dad and lad time, even though it's been tough in recent times. Hopefully this season will end with a promotion. Many thanks and keep up the good work, fellas. Superb pod. Thanks, Craig and Dougie.
Yeah.
So the best bit of advice, I'm going to go Stefan Schwartz. So it wasn't me, but little Mark Convery, who we nicked the money in Marbella when meant to get the stereo, but he tried to ping a ball, and he'd done it a couple of times in a practice game, and Stefan Schwartz went, "Do what you can, not what you want." And I went, "That's decent, that."
Please.
That is decent.
So
I like that.
at 18, 19, I don't know what it was like for you, but centre midfielder, you were trying to hit the worldie ball, weren't you?
Yeah.
Trying to
Yeah,
hit
World
the
Cup
80-yard
pass,
cross.
yeah.
Yeah.
Press, weren't you?
And then it quickly went to keep it. Now it's went too full. You've got to have a mix, haven't you?
Yeah.
But I think back then it was worldy, when you just... Peter Reid would have been more impressed if you just...
Kept it.
Yeah, kept it. Yeah.
I think it's like, it's hard because you want to do what you're good at, but at a young age you also want to do things that to improve. Do you know what I mean? You want to work on things, like your passing's not great, you want to work on it, but obviously there's a time and place, like not in games. Do you know what I mean? You're trying to hit the diag every time, but work on your weaknesses, but then also really focus on what you're good at. As you said, like if you're really technical and you take the ball anywhere, that's your game. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then hopefully over a period where you're going to different clubs or whatever and you're progressing, that a manager will look at that asset. Do you know what I mean? Like what you're good at. Like nobody's really going to be an all-rounder. They you go to a team where the manager wants somebody that's 6'2", box to box, but then you go to another manager who's like, no, we're going to possession-based team, so I want somebody that's going to be good in the ball. So eventually the managers will handpick you for what your skill is.
Did you work under Dennis Booth when...
Yeah, it was small, yeah.
Dennis turned me from ball-playing midfielder, I could put a tackle in, to kind of, his always phrase was the other side of the game.
Other side of the game, yeah.
Track runners, get your tackles in, and then play.
Yeah.
He was an old-school midfielder where you done everything.
Yeah.
Midfield used to be you done everything, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won the ball, you're big, well, not big, you're aggressive, passed it, got goals, proper 8.
Yeah.
So he got me, that was good advice from him, other side of the game.
I coached a couple of lads just last week, academy lads, and we've sort of done a few drills, but then I stopped and spoke to them and said, look, work on your weaker foot. It's not comfortable to do. And they're they don't like how they look when they do it. Do you know what I mean? Because they
Feel awkward.
Yeah,
innit?
they feel a bit bad. I said, but you have to do it, because if you do it repetitively over time, it will improve.
It's not like when you throw with your other arm.
I know, and it's like it's never going to get better. But so I've done a few like little shooting drills and stuff like that. And once I'd spoke to them about it, saying, look, it's not going to look good, and you're probably not going to feel good doing it. But if you keep doing it, it will get better. And it meant, and after you had that conversation with them, then it was easy for them to do instead of just thinking, oh, this looks shit.
Did you ever go to the England trials at Doncaster when you were younger? 3 days, torture being away from your mum and dad. Might be in Kiel.
Kiel University, yeah.
So we got graded, and I remember my first grades were all B's, and my left foot was C. So I had a year, and I went back, and everything was A's, but my left foot, day in, day out, in my back garden, my father must have gone mad. Ping, side foot, outside
working on your
foot.
weaknesses.
And you know what? This is the different thing about football back then. Once you made it pro in our era, you were done.
Yeah.
You didn't get coached, did you?
No, you never. You
didn't get coached.
You just ticked over, didn't you?
Yeah, you ticked over. You
Yeah.
never got really better until Adrian Heath came in at Sunderland. He taught me the round the corner pass.
You just learn the game.
Yeah.
That's
You
it,
don't. You don't technically get
home your craft,
coached.
is it called? What's
Yeah.
the thing you...
Well, now you've got a lot of the top teams are doing like individual player coaches and stuff like that. So you can come in and work with certain players, and I think that's good because there is a bridge between like 17, 18.
Yeah.
Try to hit the first team, and then actually being ready to play week in, week out. And you're kind of in that in between stage.
Yeah.
Which we spoke about before with the reserve football as well. So
Well, great question. Stefan Swartz, do what you can, not what you want. Other side of the game, left foot.
Yeah.
You were saying be the complete player. It's work on everything, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's just being able to, as you said, like you're never going to be. Now, one of your main assets is your left foot, but you need to be able to use it.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? There is like how many it's so frustrating now. I see it, and I've played with players where they're running around the ball, so they can get on their good foot, and it's like, and then the boy will get and make a tackle or whatever it is, or you're thinking you could have done that half a second quicker, on your bad foot, and it's not like try World Cup passes. It's a 10-yard pass. Do you know what I mean? Like you should be comfortable enough to be able to move the ball.
100%. Yeah.
It's all about using your weaker foot to curl it past Dave Besant in the top corner at Fratton Park. No. Right. Am I going to do this accent? I'm not. Good day, gents. Before venturing overseas, I held a season ticket at Sunderland for many seasons and watched them play at various levels of the football ladder. Whilst living overseas, I've watched professional football in Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand and Australia. Having watched Skip and Lummy play professionally, I can say with confidence that both of you would have easily managed to play in Australia, piece of piss, which has the highest standard of the countries I've mentioned. At any time during your professional career, were you approached or offered the opportunity to play overseas? If so, at what stage of your career, and did you give it serious consideration? As I'm sure a lot of viewers are aware, local lad Grant played in both Singapore and Australia before his return to the UK and rise through the English leagues. Grant Holt.
Yeah, Holt, yeah.
Thanks, Tin. A question from a listener in Australia.
It's my good friend Martin, yeah.
As you so near the end there was talk of me for Australia after Darlington, but I'd rinsed it, put me back. I wasn't getting through another medical.
Did it interest you or not?
No,
The actual movement.
no. But listen to this. 19-year-old. I walked into Peter Reid's office. He went, loan move. I went, yes. Troyes, France.
Really?
19.
Ooh. How did you get out of that one?
I'll tell you how we got out at one time. We had a trip at the end of the season. Every season we played Grenoble for the under-18s. Grenoble. But so you finished, and if you hit this age mark, you didn't have to go. So your 6 weeks started then. If you hit the age gap, you go to Grenoble for like 7-8 days.
You didn't want to go, did you?
So they're dropping like flies. Lummy, you're going to have to come, because I was kind of above like I'd progressed. Took me right to a vibe. There was a little roundabout, South Shields. That'll do. In I went.
Did you?
I topped the car.
I'll do that, man. Can't have been that bad of a trip.
Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous.
Car off. I would have crashed my car.
Bumped my car, just said
man.
I'm the next
neck. It wasn't like a little bit of bumper, but I got out of Grenoble.
You had a holiday book, didn't you?
I had everything booked.
Like an Harper or something.
But Troyes, yeah. Troy was in French league. They were about mid-table.
Who knows? You might
Interesting.
have win there.
Don't know what the tie-up was. Don't know what. Mark Convery and Michael Proctor.
Yeah.
Michael Proctor, assistant manager.
Yeah, I know
Sunderland.
them, yeah.
They got like a work experience loan. So pre-season, they went and played for a Danish team part-time. Their both just started seeing lasses, in the summer where you got free and you get all the gear and that. They were fuming. A couple of lasses flew out a few times. But that was like a work experience. I would have been top of my car then and all.
I had a chance to go not on a great level. Remember David Broadbent from Newcastle?
I do.
Yeah,
Welsh lad.
He went over there and he got in touch with me when I think I was at Barrow at the time. He's like, "Would you fancy coming over, playing decent level, but integrating with coaching as well?" And I thought about it for about 10 minutes. And
10 minutes.
It's quite big out there, the coaching and all that.
I thought, I can't. I'm just a home bird.
You come out in hives when you go past the Golden Fleece.
I know. If I get past Sharp or something like that, I'm like,
Imagine that.
I need to turn back. So
And when he was in the car with him the other week when we were coaching, we're like, Penrith, you got like that. What's the matter with you?
I need to get home.
Need to get home. Brilliant. Yeah, mine was similar. I spoke to, I can't remember the name of it, but it's Melbourne, but not Melbourne City.
Did they have a link up, Celtic?
No.
No.
No, sorry, this was just like the year before I came to Carlisle.
All right.
I went a few months before a club at the start of the
Nice
season.
blue shirt like the Ballerina.
Yeah, but it wasn't Melbourne City. It wasn't like they were. It was.
Super blue?
It was in Melbourne. I know. I've been told that.
Do I?
I look good, eh?
I want to see the armpits. So if you're up there, oh, you're all right.
Dry claw. If we can send my way.
Yeah, I can't remember. It was in Melbourne, but it wasn't the main team. So they were part time.
Right.
But I was pretty close. They wanted me to go over in the January. This was just before Christmas.
Melbourne Knights, I've had a bet on them.
It might be then. It might be.
Oh, you have.
But yeah, we just had my little one at the time, and and then Forest Green came in, took me down, and I thought League One, like, beat me back in the shop window. And I'm glad, to be fair, like, I would have been about 29 at the time. I'm still young.
You would have probably had to stay out. Zach Clough's went out and he stayed, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Ryan Edmondson's came back. He's a Crusaders or something.
Yeah.
I know they're a distant team, but
then you see Jason Cummins, like, don't know if I've mentioned it before, the best example I've ever seen of couldn't get in the bench at Dundee at the start of the season, goes to Mariners, plays, scores goals, and by the end of that year, playing the World Cup against Messi.
I know.
And
Like, can't even get in that gate, like, for
Madness.
Dundee.
did he marry a lass out there or something?
No.
Is he in India?
She went over with him. He's in India now, yeah. Cummins.
Yeah, but how did he play for Australia then?
His mum or something, something
right.
to do with his mum or something, I think. He did. I don't think he obviously he must have known, but I don't think he knew that he was eligible. Same with Martin Boyle as well, like, until they proper looked into it. Like, never came up, like.
That Max Powers back at Bradford there. He went out to Dubai second league, didn't he? He's back.
Yeah, he went Saudi.
Saudi,
Max. And he went Denmark.
Did you play with him?
Yeah.
He was a proper midfielder.
Yeah. Good
Strong.
guy. Like,
Goals.
aggressive, all round, like, kind of
Good career.
always
him.
up for it.
Good career him.
I know why managers would want to sign him.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple of promotions and he's all in, to be fair.
He's
like,
kind of one of them. If
lifestyle.
you're going for League One promotion, he's your go-to a little bit, isn't he?
But he's all in, like, off the pitch. Like, he's looks after himself, like, physically, like, right into his fitness.
Met him in a gay nightclub, mate.
Did
I
you?
did. We were on I was out. So on a Sunday night in Newcastle, like, the gay scene's like bouncing, but it's not really gay because everyone.
Is that up near, like, the Life Centre?
You know where it is, Dylan.
No,
He
'cause
knows, doesn't he?
And
on there, is it?
Tranmere were on their Christmas do, and I met David Raven.
Aye.
And, he brought Max, and Max, he says from time to time when he played for Sunderland, he was driving past, going, I'm driving past this nightclub.
Right.
He must have lived in Gateshead or something.
Aye.
I just think of that night.
Aye, so, where were we? I can't remember.
Melbourne, so, well.
Aye, there was a chance of going out, but it never materialised. But it is always something that I thought, lifestyle-wise as well, like, if you can do a bit of coaching and part-time now, and because the apartments they were showing me, like, online, I was looking at them, see from the window, you could see, like, the sea and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Right on the
Michael
beach.
Bridges went over at 33, played a couple of years, and then got, like, the Jamie Carragher role on Sky over there for 15 years.
Yeah.
Well, the lad who sent the question in, he sends me videos off his balcony, just with the barbecue on and bottle up and the view and that.
Throwing a shump on the barbie, was he?
It's
I feel like you always need to do the accent when you say that, though.
What do you send videos of? Just walking the Dulce.
yeah, I'd walk around
Dulce's not
Dulce,
bad,
it's all
though.
right, it's pissing down, but it's all right.
Right, so that's what's the crack. Loads of questions this week. Thank you very much for everyone who sent them in. Keep them coming. I've had to promise people we'll get them later down the line, and to try and link them to what we're talking about. So I'm not just sitting there, on laptops and that. I'm bothering me arse.
Listen, we know how hard you work.
Thank you very much.
Sitting in the pub.
Sometimes it's nice to. That's my reward. So thank you to Julian and the Bed Centre again. And we're going to get down. Promise you, we're going to go down and film there. We're nearly geared up for that. I've had a message in off Liam Borton doing a cancer run. Send us the link. So if you're doing any runs or if you're doing any charity stuff, From now on, send me the link. Send 3 in the middle the link on Insta, and we'll repost.
Yeah.
I think that's the easiest
That's
way to
what
do
it
it.
isn't it?
But I'll just write it's for CancerCare, Liam's fundraiser for CancerCare, North Lancashire and South Cumbria. Hello, lads. My fat arse is going to run Manchester Marathon in a few weeks for CancerCare. I absolutely hate running, and training has been hit and miss. But it's an absolutely amazing charity that does great work for a cause that pretty much affects everyone in some way now, with 1 in 2 people diagnosed with cancer. Fucking joke. That used to be 1 in 5, 6, didn't it? It's going to be hours of hell for me, but hopefully worth the money raised, and will be worth it. So Liam, CancerCare fundraiser, send me the link on Insta, and I'll repost, and I'll put the proper link in. You're going to have to start with learning how to do the proper link, when you repost. We'll show you another day. Today's been a bit tough for you. But well done, Liam, on the cancer run, and let's get behind that.
Yeah, good luck with it, Liam.
100% Good luck.
mate.
Second one, we've had another email from Claire Burgess, who, the Pan Disability team.
Yes.
She forgot to mention the team. I'm an idiot, as I forgot to mention the team that I manage, which is Carlisle Reavers Disability. I know at the end you said you might plug us next week. If you do, we train on Friday, 5:30 to 6:30 at Rickaby Park, Grass, near the car park to the golf. Mental health, autism, disability, 16 plus. Carlisle Reavers Pan Disability team. So that's Friday, 5:30 to 6:30 at Rickaby Park. Try and get down, have a little look.
Yeah.
And another big thank you to Brendan Laverick for BL Removals. Local business, helps you with your move of house, offices, run anything you want. Hopefully I'll need them soon. But yeah, thank you very much for all the support we're getting. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
and
good.
all the emails we're getting in. And yeah, we're hitting some episodes now.
Yeah,
And we're just going to start to step it up a notch. We've got a few guests coming in. We've got some proper footy guests in. We've got tales of other roles within football coming in. So we've got a lot going on.
Yeah.
We're going to be out on location soon. And we've got the World Cup coming up, so we'll have some fun through the summer.
Playoffs, World Cup.
We've got playoffs coming up, business end of the season. And I think that was a quite good debate about the likes of Linney, etc.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd be interested to see his next move. If, like you said, if the worst happened, he didn't, and Carlisle do stay down. What's his ambition to? Because I just can't believe he's never played in the league. From what I've seen of him, anyway.
And point I made off air, just quickly to finish, I think a few lads in Carlisle's team probably need them to stay down.
Yeah.
I think
Do
they
you
might.
reckon? Yeah.
Well, if you're third in the league, that's a successful season, but the league's crap. You get to 6 hard games.
Is it?
It's crap, Dylan.
No, I mean like successful. Like
Well, yeah, I know that's the argument.
I think it only is successful if they get
go up.
promoted.
I think
at
there'll be
the
hell
back
on
end.
if we don't go up.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
a lot of people are keeping that frustration, but if we don't go up, it's gonna go.
The fan won it.
Yeah.
They will.
But they'll do it. I think they'll do it.
So do you think if they go up then they'll need to invest?
Aye. But there's loads out of contract, isn't there?
Yeah.
So
it's a big
I don't
one,
see
right?
many staying.
Is there a lot? Is there?
Hopefully.
But it's one of them ones again.
ones
they
who
know,
are
they
under
know they're
contract
going to
are
look
decent.
to push into League Two.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And like challenge.
Well,
So the average player you thought you were going to get for X amount is now
yeah.
2 times that. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because it's
The family seem committed still. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
going to be the big bucks that they've said, but you learn. It's a learning process, isn't it? You want to be competitive.
well, they've
There's
already put things like obviously Gibbons and stuff going and a few other things. So
Yeah.
it looks like they're trying to clean up a little bit.
Aye,
you know what I mean, like
yeah.
going forward.
And I think Breeze, Ellis, Linney, a few under contract who are decent spy. McAdam, I think, will trigger a year.
Breeze is an interesting one, isn't it?
Did you give Gilead another year? I
I've
would.
not seen enough to be
I'd
honest.
give him it.
I would as
We'll
well.
see
I don't think you're going to get better, really. Not even as a main starter as well. I think he'd be good age.
Yeah.
I think they're desperate for a centre half
2.
next to Feeney, because he must tear his hair up playing with some of them lot.
I think Feeney's got a lot to do.
Yeah,
I think Feeney's got a lot to do. I like him.
yeah.
I like him, but I don't think it shouldn't be all his responsibility for the age he is. If you look at his body of work, a young kid at Everton and Sunderland,
Yeah.
got games here, went to Shrewsbury. Fair play to him for being that character to be the captain, but I also think he needs a bit of help next to him as well.
Yeah.
I think, as you just said, he
Yeah.
takes a lot on.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
He can go League Two, but I just think I think we need a couple of centre halves. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But just the Breeze one, like there was talk about maybe getting a move and stuff, wasn't there? A few bids and stuff.
Greg was asking teams to bid for him, wasn't he?
But like, what? Obviously, if they don't go up, or is he
There's a lot of keepers around though.
Yeah. But like the move, they thought he was maybe going to get
Yeah.
to like a League One team.
Yeah, yeah.
Now playing back to back in League National League or
Yeah.
whatever it was. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of
Be
like,
interesting if he wants to. What we spoke about with Linney, he wants to crack on.
Yeah.
has he done well enough though?
I think his age and his size and how many games his body of work will get him even a League One or even a Prem, just to maybe a project. But
Because he's probably done better in League Two than he has in the National League, hasn't he? Like from I remember, like the whole talk about him and stuff.
yeah.
Like he's pulled off good saves. Now, like whenever I talk about him, it's more like I could have come out for that. He's dropped that.
probably
or-
because
do you know
he
what I mean?
doesn't get
So
much action as well. So
Yeah.
he's probably
Aye,
nitpicking a
that's
little
it.
bit.
It's different type of games
Yeah.
probably as well, and I suppose.
Harry Lewis doing well at Mansfield.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
I've never.
I thought he wasn't in the team, but I've seen somebody the other day a clean sheet again or something. So
Just shows you, doesn't it?
change of
Change
scenery.
of scenery and you can
Some
start-
teams just
start
don't
again.
work.
Different
do they?
style of managers and that, innit?
yeah.
And environment, as you said, like different people, and they're at a different kind of Carlisle pushing for stuff. Do you know what I mean? And they're kind of just
And I bet he's so much
being nice and
happier
solid.
in his day-to-day life.
Oh,
'cause
aye.
he's got his football sorted.
Weird rise as well. Anyway, right. Cheers. That's us done.
Yeah.
Enjoy your rest of your day, lads.
Yeah, enjoy whatever you do.
Football.
Football, yeah.
You enjoyed your day yesterday.
I
Bit too
did,
much?
It was good. It was good.
a wee bit husky, isn't he? The voice is a bit...
Anything today you on with?
No. Well, we've got a kids' party actually this morning after this.
Right.
Like that.
Wolby.
Oh my god.
So
I just
that'll
had
be
the burn for 7 days.
carnage.
Yeah.
For everyone listening, we've all got girls. We're
Yeah.
screwed.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll vet the boyfriends in 3 in the middle. 2 years
Oh,
time.
let's not go down that route. Yeah, she's only 7, man.
She's quick.
Eh?
Sophia, eh?
She's got not bad. Eh?
She's quick.
Not bad. Eh?
I've seen her on her
Who'd she get that
toes.
after?
Not
Dom
me.
must be quick.
Not me. Do you know what I tried to get?
Our
her to do?
dad must be quick.
I tried to get her to do every line and back on the pitch. She couldn't grasp it. She just kept going to 6
7?
Neither could you.
And she just kept going 6-yard line.
We'll talk about dads like being easy on their kids and that. Like, you've got them doing every line and back at 7.
I'm
Me
going
and
to
the
see
dog
Zara now. I'll be the other side of the game.
Turn them.
Right, cheers.
Oh, wait, cheers, guys.
Right, nice one.